Hello and welcome back to my craft room. Guess what day it is? It's Stitch Kit Day. So if you haven't seen me opening these amazing boxes before, this is, I'm going to turn it the right way up so you don't see the yes. This is a Stitch Kit subscription box. Stitch Kit have a huge variety of subscription boxes to choose from, all different kinds of needle crafts really, and excellent value for money. They just, I'm not paid to say this, I'm not advertising, I'm just so impressed with this company and with the boxes that they put together, and Kirsty and Rachel work so hard to make us beautiful boxes and make them really good value for money, and I'm very happy to recommend them. Full disclosure, they do send me a box each month. I have no idea what's in it. It's so the box that I'll be opening is their Craft of the Month box. I'll put a link to their website anyway, and I'm going to show you a quick look in a minute because they've updated it, so it's got a new look, so we'll have a quick look with you, and it's the Arty Farty Annie Craft of the Month box that they have there, but that is nothing, like I say, I'm not on commission or anything, they just call it that to make it easier for you to find it. You know, I'm gabbling because I'm excited, because it's always interesting to see what they've got for me. So I'm still working on the beautiful box they sent me last month. September's Craft of the Month was cross stitch, and they sent me this. Here it is. So they've sent me this beautiful book to make cross stitch dolls. And you can customise them to make them, you can mix and match all the elements. I'm going to do a mini me and a mini Tom. The box had loads of it, so each they have 3 different price points to choose from £25 for the box. Always excellent value, always way more than what the box actually costs you. So I got several pieces of this even with fabric, the embroidery hoop, the book of course, and sweeties, which I've just realised I had 2 bags of sweeties and I've got one left. Little sharps needles and a set of tapestry needles on a magnetic holder, and this little pair of scissors, and a lovely tote bag. A lovely tote bag with the stuffing in to stuff the dolls with. What else was in there? Oh, 25, let me just grab them. 25 skeins of embroidery thread, lovely pack of pins, fancy pins, and a reel of Gutermann thread. I think that was it. Cross stitching, I'm loving it, enjoying it, love the projects, the book is fab, but it's a time consuming thing, cross stitch, so there's no way I'm going to finish a project this month, but that will carry on. I'll carry on and enjoy it in my own time. And I'm ready now to see what the Craft of the Month for this month is. So the big difference with Stitch Kit is that they custom make every box for you. Literally, it's not just there are several options you can choose from, it's, well, there are several options you can choose from. There's different price points, there's different needlecraft disciplines that you can choose from. You can tell them which you like, you can tell them when you order you fill in a questionnaire. I'll show you that in a minute, just briefly. And you let them know what your likes and dislikes are, who you like to craft for, everything, so they can, and every single box is literally pulled together from their huge stock of crafting supplies to suit the individual person. So I had the luxury box, is it called luxury? Yes, the luxury box last month. So there's the, we'll have a look when we get to the website. I don't know what I'm going to get this month. I don't know what size box I'm going to get or what the craft is going to be. Shall we get in and have a look? And then we'll have a quick look at the website. And then what I usually do is add up the contents. And always, up to now, always the contents have come out to be worth more than the box would cost. One exciting piece of news is that they are going to be going international soon. So up to now they've only been able to sell within the UK, but they are going international very soon. They've already finished updating the website, so that's the next thing. So hopefully not too long. I will give you all a shout when that happens. So I'm going to go do the rip strip, and then get this box open. I have to get it under the camera. It's a big box. The boxes are always this big, usually stuffed full. I can see fabric. So they do knitting, crochet, amigurumi, patchwork and embroidery, or is it sewing and patchwork and embroidery? Several different needlecraft disciplines. And in amongst those, like the August box was punch needle. So it still comes under embroidery, but something completely different. They also have felting kits as well. So, yeah. Right, I think I'm all ready now. Let's go to the desk. So excited to see what they've got in store for me, as always. So here we go. It's always beautifully packaged with their lovely quality tissue paper. I'm not going to look at the card yet because that will probably tell me what's inside. There's also an email from them that Kirsty and Rachel have sent through and said, do not open until you've opened the box, because they know I like to have my surprise. Enjoy your box, Kirsty and Rachel. So yeah, you can pick your price point, you can pick your likes and dislikes, you can have a one-off box to just try it, or you can subscribe, and that it is a bit cheaper if you do a monthly subscription. It's cheaper, but you can cancel at any time, so there's nothing to lose. And you can pre-order as well. If you go on the website, there's a pre-order. You pre-order the Craft of the Month box if you want to, and get the surprise along with me. How brave are you? If you like a surprise like I do, and you're up for any kind of needlecraft, which I am. Let's have a look. Lovely, lovely colour green. That's a good stuff. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, this looks gorgeous, doesn't it? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? I love this green. The camera's not doing too bad of a job. It's perhaps slightly more oomph to it in real life, but it's pretty. That's pretty spot on. You always get the stitch kit, sweeties. Look at these. Andover Autumn Woods single scoop. 5x5. That's classic size, isn't it, for quilters? 42 pieces, 100% cotton. We're going to be quilting. I think we're going to be quilting or patchworking. Lovely. This is huge. What are we making? It's enormous. Okay, I'm going to get these pieces out more or less so I can get the crackly, noisy paper out of the way. Millwood Sharps needles. Always nice quality tools and materials, and you can, if you're like a regular, so I think they like to put everything in the box, so that if you were just sending this as a one-off, say as a gift to someone who's never crafted before, say, everything that they would need to complete a project or projects within the box would all be included. But if you're a regular crafter like me and you think, well, I really don't need any more needles, I really don't need any more scissors or crochet hooks or whatever, you can say that when you fill out your questionnaire. You can say, I don't need tools, you know, just you'd rather have more of the yarn or the fabric or whatever else it might be. A Natsu bag kit. Oh, Natsu means summer in Japanese, and this huge bag is perfect for a chilled out day at the seaside. Oh, this is going to be exciting. Big enough for your towel, flip-flops and even a beach ball. Just don't forget your sun cream. Making the quilt sandwich, you need wadding, fabric. Yeah, so we've got the wadding here, we've got the coordinating thread. Oh look, isn't it beautiful? Interesting construction. Oh yum. So there's some coordinating thread. Another one of these packs, beautiful. These are such lovely needles. They're the pony pearly pins. They're really nice to use, lovely and smooth and sharp. Pretty colours. Stitch unpicker. Hopefully I won't need that too much. And wadding, I suspect that's probably it. In a minute we'll find out what size box this is. I'm trying to think now, what is it? They've changed the names of the needles. They've changed the names of the sizes of boxes. I can't remember what they are now. We'll have a look on the website in a minute. I can see that thread is going to coordinate beautifully with these fabrics. There's my instructions. Wadding, big piece of backing fabric and needles. Whether this is machine or hand, or you can do it either way. very straightforward. Better to do it on a machine, but I could hand stitch if I wanted to, especially I think the when you come to add the wadding. I might even do the patchwork bit by hand just because I like to do a bit of hand sewing, but it would be much quicker to do by machine. Anyway, I need to have a closer look at these. Should we have a look at the card first, because that will tell me what I've got here. Dear Annie, the craft of the month of October is sewing. This is a starter stitches box. So I believe the starter stitches box is only 25 quid. We'll check when we go to the website. I think I've got that right. Starter, that's a new name for what used to be the quick, but I think you used to call it a quick project box. So this would be like one project or a couple of smaller projects, you know. The pattern is from a new small business we're working with. They do work with lots of small businesses, UK-based companies. I know they have a lot of Trimmets kits that they have. Also smaller UK companies like The Makers, Felting Supplies Company. They have kits from them as well. But what is really important to Kirsty and Rachel, I think, I'm sure they would agree with me, is they want this to be a brilliant experience for the crafter. They want to give you the best so you can really enjoy it, and they want to make it accessible to everybody, and they want to make it as flexible as possible in terms of, you can choose what you like to do, and also you can choose your price point, and it's not just about what your budget is, it's also about how much time have you got to spend. If you've not got a lot of time, go for the starter stitches. So even if you're not, even if you've been stitching for ages, you'll still enjoy it. I would enjoy this, even though I've been sewing for ages, but it's a smaller, shorter project. japancrafts.co.uk. Interesting, because I haven't heard of them. Let's have a look at these beautiful fabrics. 42 pieces. It looks like we've got 2 each. So, oh no, we haven't. There's 2 of that one. Is it going to be? I wonder how many different designs are included. Oh, they are gorgeous. Although it's saying it's like a summer beach bag kind of thing, it's also beautiful autumnal colours project bag. And one thing I'm thinking is that I'm going away with a friend soon for we're having 3 nights away in a little cottage on the Norfolk coast, and it's going to be mostly about sitting and crafting and drinking coffee and chatting, and so I shall need a bag to put all my crafty things in, and this would be perfect. So there's 2 pieces of some of the designs and just 1 piece of others, by the look of it. They are all absolutely lush. Look at I'm going to be dithering for ages about what order they go together in, aren't I? I'll be laying them out over and over again. But the lovely thing about having a coordinated pack of pieces like this is that all of them are going to go together beautifully. I can't believe you get all of this for that money again, Rob's got 2 pieces there. Come here. That's very good value, I would say. Four groups of 10. Okay, so yeah, there's 42 here, so yeah, I will need pretty much all of it. Crikey, it's going to be a lovely big roomy bag then. Oh, I'm determined. I want to finish this to take with me when I go away with my friend, because she's a really good sewer, and she makes a lot of clothes and bags and things, so I want to impress her with my bag making skills. She's not into slow stitching and stuff like we all are. Like I know many of my friends here on YouTube are, but we used to work together years ago, and well, she's still working now. I retired a while back, and but we got on really well outside work, and one of the things that brought us together outside work was our love of crafting. We started off, we were scrapbooking together, and then gradually things have changed. We've each taken up other crafts, And I can remember when she started sewing and was a complete novice and has taught herself everything watching YouTube, really. And she makes the most amazing clothes. Beautiful, beautifully fitted, beautifully finished, yeah. How gorgeous is that? What a lovely mixture. So this is Autumn Woods. So this is the starter stitches, so you get all of this for 25 quid, and that includes the post and packing within the UK as well. Obviously, when I do get the international sales going, you're going to have to pay more for postage. Obviously, that's going to cost more, but they're such good value anyway. What I'm going to do is quickly, I'm going to stop recording a minute and quickly see if I can add up what all of this would cost me. Utterly, utterly, utterly gorgeous that is. In my experience, I can never have too many project bags. Okay, right. I'll stop recording a minute. I'll be back when I've totted up. Right. You may notice everything has moved around and something has disappeared from this picture. It may be the sweeties. Anyway, I've had a good old add up, and as always, this is just excellent value. Again, as always, prices vary hugely from company to company, and one thing that you don't always think about is a lot of places you can order from online will also charge you postage as well, and postage is all included with this, or it certainly is to the UK anyway. So the charm pack, I found that this specific charm pack prices vary hugely. It seems like the listed price for them is £16. But like one place I looked at, they were charging £3.75 on top of that for postage. So, you know, I saw them on eBay cheaper, but again there was postage with it. So I'm going to call that £16. Should we say it's 15? You'd be lucky to get it for 15. But let's call it that for want of argument. So 15. Can't even read my own writing now. That must have been the thread. I put £2 for the thread. It's nice quality Gutermann, 100% cotton. No, 100% polyester, 100 metres. I put £2 for that. Again, price varies hugely. Needles, £3.59. I saw in a few places for £3.59. Pins varied a lot. I put £1.20 on there. Some people had them at like £4, you know. So I don't know, but so I put £1.20. That's the cheapest one I found. Can't read my seam ripper. Just put £1 for that. Where's it gone? Whoops. It's a little small size seam ripper. I've put £1 for that. The plain fabric, quite hard to price that really. It's a nice quality feeling cotton fabric. Yeah, it's got a nice weight to it, a nice feel to it. Definitely feels like 100% cotton. It's 110 centimetres wide. I put £5 for that. I think that's probably a low estimate for this quality of fabric. Love this colour. Absolutely gorgeous colour. Just what I'd have picked myself to offset those. Wadding, quite hard to find places. There weren't that many places that was selling wadding, you know, a metre of wadding just off the roll. If you buy it kind of ready cut in packs, it's really expensive. But if you can get it, obviously you can go to a fabric shop, you can get it off the roll. I decided it was a 2 ounce weight wadding. It's quite a lightweight one, I think. But I could use it double if I wanted it to be thicker, and there's such a lot of it here I could probably do that if I wanted to. But I think I'll probably keep it thin, it'll be easier to work with. So I priced it as a metre of 2 ounce wadding. Again, hard to find somewhere. There weren't that many places doing it that way, and a lot of them would have put postage on top. But £4.50 seemed to be a fairly average price. I mean, the postage. I found this thread. One of the companies was selling this thread for £2, but then they wanted £3.45 for postage, which was ridiculous. So the fact that this includes all of that beautiful packaging and it includes postage within the UK is a huge bonus. 20, 27, 20. That comes to just over £32, but as I say, a bit of a conservative estimate on some of those prices. So well over what you're paying for the box. And the thing is, you know, there's an inherent value in the fact that these supplies that have been put together in such a thoughtful way to suit your preferences is just, yeah, you can't put a value on that, really. Also looked at the email that Kirsty and Rachel sent through, and they said that Japan Crafts is a company they've a new supplier to them. So that's interesting. Japan Crafts. I did look them up. They look like a really interesting company. Yep, absolutely. So excited to have a go at this bag. It's going to be something I'll use a lot and I'll enjoy making. The construction looks really interesting. So that's good. And the other exciting thing was that the international postage is already up and running. So if you are outside the UK and you want to have a look at this, you go on and then the shipping is calculated at checkout. They did warn that in some countries there may be import taxes to pay. I know there have been changes, for example, recently in the US, haven't there? So you would need to be mindful of that. And obviously it's going to cost you more for shipping. But it's such good value anyway. I think that will help to offset the cost of the shipping. So this was the starter stitches pack, which would be £25. So there's also, we'll have a look at the website now, I think the next jump up is £45, and then there's a £65 one, which will be massive. enough. So what it will be is a more elaborate project, or it might be several projects. They'll adjust it according to what your preferences are as well. And apparently you can get this bag kit as the craft of the month. Hang on, let me read what they actually said. Wait a minute. It's a bit different with the craft of the month one. You've got to bear in mind that you won't necessarily get exactly what I've got in the craft of the month, because they'll make it up to suit you. But what they've done this time is, hang on, they say it. So the craft of the month for October is sewing. We've sent you a bag pattern from our new supplier, Japan Crafts. This is a starter stitches box priced at £25. We've also made this box available as a one-off purchase with 3 colour options. That will show on our website on Wednesday, so that will be the first. By the time this video goes out, that will show on the website. I won't be able to show you now. We're also now up and running with international postage. Yeah, customers can enter their address and the website will calculate the shipping charge. There may be import taxes which the customer will have to arrange to pay, and this will differ for each country. So it sounds like this is a £25 box, this one that they've sent me, and they've made this available as a one-off in 3 different colour options, which is interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing what those other colour options are. And I'm kind of thinking that it might be a nice thing to buy now and put away as a gift for a friend next year. I'm just thinking that she would enjoy that too. Anyway, I'm assuming that's just for this size that they're doing as a one-off box, and that you'll still be able to get the craft of the month box at the 3 different price points, and they will customise that box to suit you according to the preferences that you've told them about when you fill in the questionnaire. So make sure, if you make an order, make sure you go on to complete the online questionnaire. I'll show you that in a minute as well, so that they know what your preferences are. So here we are. This is their kind of landing page. Stitch kit craft kits made just for you. Each box is curated around your style and interests, giving you a unique crafting experience that inspires creativity every time. And then there are tabs up here that tell you how it works. We offer 6 different crafts: knitting, crochet, amigurumi, macrame, I forgot that one, embroidery and cross stitch, sewing and patchwork. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, other things come into it, like they do have some felting kits. We've had punch needle, that kind of comes under embroidery, I guess. Last year they did a Christmas box as well, an advent box. Yeah, that was really good. Let's click on shop stitch kits. So here we go. Crochet stitch kits, sewing and patchwork, macrame, cross stitch and embroidery, knitting stitch kit, amigurumi and mixed stitch kit. So you can choose to have a mixed subscription and then pick which of those crafts you would like to have included, and then you'll get a surprise every time. Oh, I don't know what the stitch journal is. That's new to me. We have a new customer portal. The knit stitch tutorial. I'm clicking on the customer portal. Over the past weeks, we've been really busy working behind the scenes to create a brand new website with a fantastic new customer portal area. Our subscribers now can access their customer accounts easily from our website. It'll be easier to update payment details or edit addresses, and it features a brilliant way. Oh, the new features create a brilliant way for customers to personalise their subscription even further. It says you can skip a box if you're going on holiday, or change your payment date to a date that suits you better. Subscribers who fancy a change can easily swap their box for others that we offer without having to cancel their subscription. And if they'd like an extra project or to top up their craft supplies, there's now the option to add products to upcoming orders. Oh, that's a good idea. If you're a current subscriber with us, we really hope you'll take a look. Learn and help. Gives you sort of some basic information about the different crafts that they do. So if we go into I've clicked on bespoke crafts at the top there. Our bespoke crafts collection offers something special, from baby stitch kits to teen friendly projects, knitted socks and creative boxes by Arty Farty Annie. They're saying by Arty Farty Annie as if they create them. I have no idea what's coming. I just enjoy using them and showing them off. I feel like I can't take credit for them. Oh, felt advent calendar. Anyway, so here's Arty Farty Annie's stitch kit. So this is where you want to go if you want to get like what we're looking at here. These little clips in here are clips off of they're screenshots off of my YouTube videos. I recognise them all. There's when we had the sock kit. That's macrame there. That was part of the Christmas Advent box. I think so was that one, that deer. There's the knitted bunny. What was this one? Oh, that was a shawl. That was the crochet granny squares. Oh. And then there's a embroidery one here. Oh yeah, I've had some lovely boxes from them. So anyway, the Craft of the Month kit now comes in 3 sizes. So this is the names I couldn't remember earlier because they've just changed them. So you've got starter stitches. That's at £25 size. Well, it's £27.78 if you just get it once. It's £25 a month if you go for a monthly subscription. And you can cancel at any time. You just need to give them, I think they said 10 days notice, so that the payment doesn't go through. So, I mean, if if you're one of the people that's been pre-ordering regularly, it definitely makes sense to subscribe because you save yourself. It's about 10%, isn't it? You save yourself 10% just by subscribing, so that's good. Then you got signature stitches. That's £50, but I think it's there we go. I should have scrolled down a bit. So let's go back to the first one. Hang on, starter stitches, £27.78. Subscribe and stitch. So it comes down to £25. You save 10%. It's free shipping. That won't be free if you're outside the UK, mind. So it's a 1 month subscription with 10% discount. And if you click on one time, it's £27.78. So if we go on to signature stitches, it's £50. But if you click to subscribe, it's only £45 because you're saving that 10% again. Masterpiece stitches. So this is £72.22. I think that sounds a lot to spend on yourself every month, but what a lovely thing as a gift. What a lovely gift. It's just, those, I have had a couple of their larger boxes and they are fabulous. And it's £65 if you subscribe. So again, well worth doing. Craft along with Arty Farty Annie. I think that will link you to my YouTube channel so you can see how I got on. You can see me opening previous boxes and all the makes that I did with them. Receive a different project every month with a focus on a different craft discipline. Each box is tailored to your preferences and skill level. Perfect treat for yourself or gift to a fellow crafter. Or something to put on your Christmas wish list. Let's try logging in here. I see it's recognised me. I'm already signed in. So yeah, this is where you can click in and you can look at. So yeah, now I can go in here and manage all my subscriptions, change my details. I can skip or reschedule. And here it tells me that this is on the way, and in fact it's already arrived. Yeah, and then I clicked on subscriptions from there. And if I go shop, that'll take me back to the shop. Yeah, nice. Find the perfect stitch kit for you. And if you've got any questions at all, just contact them. There'll be a contact thing up here somewhere. Hang on, where is it? Was it down here? Just a sec. Yeah, here we go. If I click on contact down there, you can see their phone number and their address and their email. They're really helpful, both Kirsty and Rachel, really helpful ladies, and very hardworking, and very much want to give us all the best experience. They're so dedicated to what they do. They're lovely. And in fact, one of the exciting things, I'm coming back up to you now, one exciting thing is that they did say, because they always join us for our lives on Wednesday afternoon as well. They usually do, if they're around. And they have like a community space there. And they did say that they can fit 50 people in, and that we'd be welcome to use the space and have a bit of a get together. So they're in Worcestershire, so I'm thinking maybe next year I need to talk to them, see if we can arrange something. We can all get together and have some kind of a arty-farty stitch kit craft day or something. It would be really fun, or even a weekend or something, who knows. Anyway, just toying with the idea. They sounded very happy to accommodate us, so which is really nice of them. So yeah, that could be something exciting for next year. So do I need to do anything else now? I think I've said everything I need to say. If there's anything else, if you've got any other questions, like I say, probably best thing is to contact Kirsty and Rachel directly about, any questions for me. Just pop them in the comments. I've started to catch up on my comments now, so I'll be back to answering them every day again. Thank goodness, I've been so behind. Like it's a slippery slope. Once you get behind, you never catch up. Anyway, very, very excited indeed about this month's project. I'm fairly determined I'm going to finish it before I go away for my little jolly, just so I can show it off. Okay, thanks very much for joining me. Huge thank you to Kirsty and Rachel for sending this gorgeous box. It's another winner for me. It's a winner for me. If you've got a stitch kit box this month, please do feel free to share pictures in our Discord community or the Facebook group. Don't forget that they've got a Facebook group as well, because I always like to have a snout at what other people got and what you made with your box. So please do share, because I always love to see it, and I know Kirsty and Rachel do as well, I'm sure. Okay, that's it. I'm really going now. Thanks for joining me. I've been waffling on far too long. I will see you again very soon. Okay, thanks for joining me. See you again soon. Bye. Stop talking. Just stop talking.